no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me, blowing a coffee is asleep. You weak, chic, the web look at the boots, fleet, headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Minnesota Vikings.
Will Riker is the kickoff for the Vikings.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis.
こんにちは。
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
「こんにちは、わーい。応援してます。
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up second and
奇遇ですね。その欄俺も好きです。
Now Jones. He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Here we go, here we go.
A run with Kelly. And he'll get about 5.
Jonathan Taylor with the ball carrier. Taking down number 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Jones. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page and the ball falls incomplete.
カウンターの割にスムーズにいく気がしてます。
Here's a 3rd down and 4. On 3rd down, here's a run by Taylor.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
TA も強いので相手に印象づける意味でも良い。
Back deep for the Vikings, it's Miles Price. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Their own 20-yard line.
McCarthy now going to start with a pass. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. A big play to kick off this drive. It's a gain of 43 yards.
First down.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He connects with Jordan Addison. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They get 25 on that connection. It'll be a Vikings first down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Get this complete. It's Addison again. And he's in. What a try. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Vikings.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Ashton Doolin now to return it. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready? Viking 18. Go.
Throwing on first down is Jones. He completes this one to Mallory. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 21, here's second down and 9. On second down, here's a run with Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. From the gun, it's Jones. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Out to his right, and he won't try to risk much more, sliding down a gain of 3.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 7.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
Got it. Ready?
They'll come up here, first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 60. Ready?
Opening carry of the game from Aaron Jones. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Charvarius Ward on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at their 49-yard line.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80. Ready?
They run it once more with Jones. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Cameron Bynum up from the secondary to make the play.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
It's going to be third. They need 1.
Trap 60. Trap. Ready? 70. Go.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Shut up.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. This one complete to Oliver. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, 2 things need to happen. 1, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Check out.
Out of the gun, they give it to Jones. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after 1, it's the Vikings with the edge. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up. Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. The UCLA man, the former first-rounder, Latu, in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down. To throw, it's McCarthy. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. To the pylon, he's in. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. Riker now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings move out on top, 14-0. Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Anthony Gould now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. fake the handoff. Now Jones. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
Lesson, man, I had to go. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
19.
They'll run on first down with Taylor. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Late Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Jones. In trouble, and down he goes. Jonathan Bernard. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He's got his man. That's down. Give him 19 yards on 3rd and 18. They found a way to get it done. First down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Colts.
And that's one of the best elements of this run game is just how explosive they can be. And it has felt like they've been on the verge of breaking one a few times here, Mike, and then they finally make it happen here. Catch the end zone, first time today.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Price now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. He's taken down but just shy of midfield. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
First down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
He's across midfield. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the
A
play.
pickup there of 13. First down, Minnesota.
First down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. Here's Joe. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. That one into the hands of Jefferson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
3rd and 6.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Here's McCarthy. He'll look underneath here for Jones. A gain there of 11. It'll be a Vikings first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row, and another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. To the middle of the field, taken in by Addison. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Now it's 2nd and 1. On the give, it's Jones. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
70 Lion.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break. now on 2nd and 4. Shotgun now for Jones. Open man. That's Alec Pierce. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. This is a play call I don't quite understand, Mike. Backed up on your side of the field, just convert on 3rd down. Get a fresh set of downs, and then open up more opportunities to put the ball in the air. Now you bring up a 4th down decision deep in your own territory.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try.
A 37-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we reach the intermission. It has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Mike Badgley set to kick.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Price now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Their own 32-yard line.
Ready up! 72! Ready! Go!
On play action, here's McCarthy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
72! Street!
Play action now. It's McCarthy. That'll be swung out wide to Jones. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 17
yards as they hook up again and pick up the first.
And that's just an awesome play, especially in the midst of that kind of pressure. The second his head turned around, there was a guy right in his face, but he gets the ball out quick, right as he's being hit, and his guy does the rest with the ball in his hands.
Finding space at the 15. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. So now McCarthy's going to bring up the Vikings, and they will go for 2.
The Vikings will line up for the two-point conversion.
Here's Hawkinson in motion. To throw is McCarthy. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Record out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Here's Gould on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jones now on first down. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up second and 9 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's second and 9. Now, Jones. That one complete to Pierce. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 17 yards on that connection. First down, Indianapolis.
And the Colts first down.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Eric Wilson on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's second and 8. Now a play fake. Jones. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Byron Murphy, that Pro Bowl corner, able to work his way in there for a sack. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Jones operating out of the pistol. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
This one heads directly out of bounds. The market just on the other side of midfield. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. He's going to run it, and he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 3.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Hawkinson in motion. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready, ready. Panther 11, 72 Wolf.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Oh, he finds Oliver open downfield. They get 19 on that pass play. First down, Minnesota.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Viking 18.
On first down, here's McCarthy. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Ready. Set up. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To the air once more is McCarthy. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will get into the end zone. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Will Reichert now on for the extra point. He gets it to go. The Vikings will extend this third-quarter lead. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jones now on first down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And it'll be 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Set. Cougar 19. Go.
Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Price now to return. And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield.
At their own 48-yard line.
Head to 6, go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70, AT Cardinal,
They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And a good run there. It'll get him 5 yards.
Pay on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 47.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Hawkinson in motion. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
On the double.
1st and 10.
Set. Set, go.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Ready.
Here's Hawkinson in motion. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. And the Vikings are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He is down at the 6.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
They'll put Addison in motion. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Minnesota. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will add 1 more onto their big lead. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. On the return, it's Doolin. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Jones. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
They'll run a draw now with Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost the yards there.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
From the gun on third down, Jones. That one is batted away, incomplete. No separation that time, tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. That's a gain of 18.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
And this one is caught by Pierce. 18 on the gain again. And another first down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Jones to the air again. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy.
I think this is one of those interceptions, Mike, that when the ball left his hand, he simply just didn't even see the corner, and now they're playing what they call cover three. So that corner, he's responsible for the deep outside third of the field, and he's just playing in space, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he just threw it right to him.
Here's Hawkinson in motion. They'll motion over Thielen. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
24 yards.
An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. We'll get this complete. It's Addison again. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
A gain of
17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the first.
First down.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They hit another 17. Back-to-back plays of 17 yards. And another first down.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Go.
Throwing again is McCarthy. That one, take it in. Adam Thielen. Touchdown, Vikings. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. On the return, it's Doolin. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. On first down, Jones. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
On 3rd and long, it's Jones. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
First down, Colts.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now, Jones. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Open man downfield, it's Pittman. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to two. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
On play action, it's Jones. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Jones. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's brought down at the 31. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
A quick toss into the hands of Addison. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here he goes.
This is Jones. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
It's second and 8.
So a win here for the Vikings. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Vikings, as we say so long from Minneapolis.
Yo, 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 yo.